Hi, my name is Jeremy Fine. I'm a rabbi in St. Paul, Minnesota, and I was Hillel president from 2001 to 2004.
Hi, my name is Brittany Abramowitz, and I was Hillel president in 2008-2009.
Hi, my name is Sammy Marks. I was Hillel student president from fall 2009 to spring 2010.
Hi, my name is Lena Shapiro, and I was president of Hillel between 2010 and 2011.
Hi, my name is Josh Gibbs. I was president of Illini Hillel in 2011 to 2012.
I'm Roxy, and I was Hillel president in 2013.
Hi, I'm Robbie Schnitzer, and I was the president of Illini Hillel for the 2013 calendar year.
Hi, I'm Joe Winter, and I was Hillel president in 2014.
Hi, I'm Evan Frank, and I was the Hillel president for 2015.
Hi, my name is Dakota Carson, and I was the president of Illini Hillel during the year 2016.
My biggest advice with you is to go be extroverts. Go out there, be the welcoming presence, invite people for Shabbat dinner, be the strong voice for Israel. Whether you want to believe it or not, you are the Jewish person that people are listening to. You do represent them, and I hope you do a great job.
My advice for the current Hillel students is to listen to each other. I think that one of the things that made the Hillel community so special when I was at U of I, and I think continues to make the Hillel community so special, is that all these people who have different backgrounds and different ideas about Judaism come together and have this wonderful programming and this wonderful community, and I think it works because everybody listens to one another and tries to not make assumptions, and I encourage everybody to keep doing that.
My single biggest piece of advice is that to you as a Hillel student leader, you need to aggressively engage with all aspects of Jewish life on campus. While it is easy and frankly correct to see Hillel as a home away from home for you and your closest friends, Illini Hillel is lucky enough to have a large and diverse Jewish student population with many different needs and many different interests. Some of the most important people in my life today are people I randomly ended working with Hillel who I never thought I would. And these relationships continue to enrich my personal and professional life as I go on.
I think an important part of being a good leader is having an ability to listen to others, respond to their needs, and be able to take criticism. I think it's important to be able to recognize good ideas, particularly when they're not your own, and utilize the resources you have at your disposal as a leader to put those ideas into good use and help the community.
One piece of advice I would give is just to experience everyone and everything in and around Hillel and on campus that you can while you're there.
Having a Jewish life on campus is so important, so just remember to engage as many students as possible because you can make their college experience so meaningful, and just one little event could get somebody hooked. Also, just remember to go to as many barn dances as possible, eat as much challah on Friday night as possible also, and continue to enjoy coffee at Cafe Sababa. The Hillel Jewish community at U of I is really one of a kind.
My leadership advice for you is to help those below you become strong leaders. Being able to teach and help others is a skill that great leaders have and is something which is so valuable today. I have learned from great people during my life and try to encourage others to lead every day.
If I could give you one piece of advice, it would be to not be afraid to make a change in your community, whether it's something as small as fixing the pool table or as big as fighting hatred in your community. It's all possible, you just have to do it.
My advice for student leaders on campus is with the constant turnover from year to year, don't just follow exactly what other people have done. Take a risk, think outside the box, be open to failure of new ideas, and even challenge the status quo. To quote Emerson, instead of simply following where the path may lead, my advice is to go where there is no path and create your own trail for future students and leaders.
My piece of advice to current and future leaders would be to embrace the change. Change is inevitable. Be open to doing anything from something different, something unique, because at the end of the day, you have an amazing opportunity to inspire and empower many people. So don't be afraid of it. Take it all in and know all of us past leaders are there for a helping hand, and if you need any piece of advice, please reach out. And also, do it with a smile and have fun, because at the end of the day, that's what it is, it's fun.
Happy President's Day from Illini Hillel.